elder law attorneys are a little different than traditional estate planners. And one aspect that's different is we spend a lot of time working with our clients on healthcare, right? We have a social worker on our staff. We help people find care all the time. So from an elder law attorney's perspective, here's 4 tips on maintaining health in your retirement years. So tip number 1 when it comes to healthcare is make sure you make your wishes known. We do a document called an Advance Directive that is a 2-part document. It names your healthcare agent, the person who's supposed to communicate with your care providers when you can't. And then the second is it tells them what to do. You do a living will type instrument at the end of it that says how you would want to be treated if you had an end-stage medical condition or you were in a coma. So tip number 1 when it comes to healthcare in your retirement years is you need to decide what you want to have and make your wishes known with an Advance Directive. Tip number 2 when it comes to your health and retirement is that health in retirement is not just about end of life, right? You got to make your wishes known on how you want to receive your care. I've never had a client tell me they want to go to a nursing home. Everyone wants to stay home, but that requires a plan. You need to know who would care for you. Who's going to come in? Are we paying caregivers? Is there a family friend? Is it a daughter? How are we going to get our care? And then you need to tell those people some things about you. For example, I hate pickles. I don't like pickles. If the pickle touches the potato chip, I don't eat the potato chip, right? And so I have a document that is called About Me. And it's my preferences when it comes to religion, and it's my preferences when it comes to my entertainment and the types of books I like to read and the types of food I like to eat, because that happens every day. So when it's coming to healthcare planning your retirement years, it's not just death planning, it's also making your wishes known for how you want to receive your care if and when you need it. Tip number 3 when it comes to your healthcare decision making in your retirement years is we do need to have the end of life conversation at some point in time. Listen, it's going to happen to all of us. Unless you know something I don't know, then I should hire you. But we need to have our family members understand how we would want to be treated, okay? Because when you're sick, if you're sick later, and you can make your own decisions, well, the doctor's going to ask you. But a lot of people, when they get to that point, they're not able to communicate anymore. And you need to make your preferences known. That's that living will piece of it that says, if I have an end-stage medical condition or I'm in a coma, here's how I would want to be treated. I would want mechanical ventilation. I would not want tube feeds, for example. So you need to give those things some consideration because somebody's going to have to make that decision at some point in time anyway. And don't put the stress on your family of making them guess what you would want to have. Just let them know. Tip number 4 when it comes to health and retirement is you need to have some socialization. Too many times I see retirees, they retire and they sit in the recliner and watch TV for 20 years. Don't let that be you. There's study after study that says cognition is maintained on a healthier basis if you interact with people all the time. There's just general happiness if you interact with people all the time. I love in our Red Wagon Club, which is our membership program that we have for our estate planning clients after they complete their estate plan. We have these social functions all the time where people get together for the Christmas party or the Thanksgiving party or the Halloween party. And we have these social events and I watch people interact with each other. They look forward to it, and I can tell you it brings some joys to their lives. And this is key to having a healthy and happy retirement, is to make sure you keep your social interactions up. I hope you've enjoyed these tips on having a healthy and happy retirement. If you'd like to learn more about how we do it here at Sechler Law Firm and our Red Wagon Club, where we have social interaction and help people plan for long-term care, you should check us out at sechlerlawfirm.com. And for more helpful information, subscribe to us here on YouTube.